need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, you must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Ooh, that boy is bad.
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent, why don't you describe your games to my followers?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watched tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker, I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yeah, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec, m'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah, it'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, and it's Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Ledoux, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Ahern outside. Back to Portier. Left side, Illich.
To the inside.
Here's MP.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Clock at 2.
Here's Leduc.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Pass to Portier. Dumont. Back to Portier. Now Illich.
And he drops it in from the low post.
And as a point guard, Portier understands it's his responsibility to involve his teammates. That's a great pass right there.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Now here's MP.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Pass to Leduc. Now Lemuel. Covered by MP. And another 3 for Strasburg.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well. Three's going down quickly at both ends.
What an answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back.
Everybody gets a 3. Oh, you look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
No good from outside.
Strasburg trailing. Pass to Leduc. Monsieur, defended by Illich. Outside Leduc.
Fires from deep. That shot off the mark.
I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Pass to Dumont. Now here's MP. Monsieur defending.
Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off glass.
The defense cannot forget about him like that. He will light you up.
And you look at the Strasburg team. They aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an NBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
And Illich with the dunk.
Oh, Bogdan Illich turning back the clock.
Pass to Leduc. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
He's got so many tricks in his bag. He will find a way to hurt you.
Outside Dumont. Portier. High post MP.
Shoots from the line.
And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Such a tough assignment for the defender.
It really is, Tim. He's just doesn't have the size to be very effective in that matchup.
Yeah, let's see the adjustments they make, Brian.
And it's good. 2 points.
Strasburg leans on Leduc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
Now here's Portier.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
MP inside. Monsieur's there.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Leduc with it.
For 3. That shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. Strasbourg leading. And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Now here's MP. A rebound by Roquefort. Now here's Lemieux. Defense right on him. And Roquefort throwing it down.
Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size. He can do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
MP. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and he'll have that ball there waiting for him.
Outside Vasseur. Pass to Leduc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good on the three-point shot. And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Now here's Lemieux. 8 points for him. Outside Vasseur. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
Well, a little undersized at the center spot, but Vasseur is very mobile.
And so he makes them both from the line. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter play. Here's MP. And MP slams it in.
And that's the kind of finish you're looking for. MP is firing up his squad.
And here is Lemieux. Outside Leduc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ahern. That will be his second foul of the game. Pass to Vasseur. Outside Lemieux. Miller for 3. It's hauled in by Paris.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Now here's Leduc. 9 points in the game. Clock at 4. Strasbourg again missing.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burnt.
And he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the free throw, no good.
Well, for MP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Now here's Leduc. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Strasbourg Basket Pro ahead. Up 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasbourg. And it's Paris with the ball. Trailing by 5. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Miller can't get it to go. Yelich inside, defended by Miller. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around. Outside Leduc. Sinks that one from the post. And it's Paris with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And MP slams it in.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Leduc. 11 points in the game.
Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Now Portier. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Illich. Over Miller. On the money with a shot from the left block.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Outside Leduc. No good with the triple. Paris trailing. Now here's MP. 18 points for him. Portier outside. Clock at 6. For the lead. Count it. The way this roster is constructed for Strasbourg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting 5.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasbourg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
Now here's Lemieux. He's got 8.
That's the job the big guy has to do for them. Contest every rebound.
MP outside. And Paris tacks on 2 more.
Boy, did he ever sell that pump fake? Worked it to absolute perfection.
Outside Vasseur. Pass to Leduc. They need this. No good that time. It's Paris leading. Now here's Ahern. Here's Dumont. Now Illich. Dumont. Lemieux covering. They double team MP. Dumont. To Leduc. Takes the 3. Another shot. Shot's good by Rochefort.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Rochefort is someone you have to box out. He really earned that offensive rebound.
Now here's MP. 20 points for him. Miller pulls it in.
That is such a low percentage shot.
Look, he's got to remember, he's got 4 teammates out there with him. He doesn't need to do it all by himself. This is a team game.
Yeah.
Inside. And stolen by Rochefort. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. It counts in the foul. Here's Vasseur. Outside Leduc. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over 1 minute played. Just 5 on the clock. To the wing, right side. 3-pointer. No good.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Nice shot by Blanchet.
Vision. That's what we saw there from MP, working it to the open shooter.
Here's Leduc. Screen by Lambert. From downtown, and it's Leduc with the 3.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's MP. Good D from Lambert. You know, Leduc and MP have each helped their teams so far, both so crucial to the outcome of this game.
They got their fingerprints all over this one. Some great plays from both MP and Leduc so far.
Here's Leduc. Again, Leduc missing.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter.
Pass to Nad.
There's the three.
And Lambert pulls it down.
Throwing up ill-advised threes isn't how to close this gap. Got to get a better shot than that.
And here's Leduc. Again, Leduc missing. Here's Matt. MP outside.
Unloads from 9.
And another miss by Paris.
He should thank him for that.
Monsieur. And Elich pulls it down.
To the middle.
Pass to Blanchet. Now Elich.
Down low.
Here's MP.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Looking to make his mark right here in Europe. There's no better way to do it than with big shots like that.
Now called Paris.
Yeah, those and ones can be really critical moments in a tight game like this one.
Strasburg with the lead. Outside Leduc. Over Portier. Again, the miss by Strasburg past the pro. Ahern outside.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a slam by MP.
The bigger the moment, the brighter MP shines. That is a play to remember.
Strasburg with the ball. Outside Leduc.
Hits the outside fadeaway.
Nice job coming up big for his team there. Leduc proving he's a big-time player.
To the paint. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Big shot from Bogdan Elich, and you're seeing the veteran calmness on full display.
Right side Leduc. Pass to Roquefort.
Well, you got to commend how composed Roquefort was right there, proving that Strasburg can count on him in these big moments.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Here's Leduc. So Paris will get the first possession.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
For three, Lemieux. And called in by Paris.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
MP, it's good. And as you said, Leduc, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young, to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
Now here's Portier. Pass to MP.
We played just over a minute here in the first.
The rebound by Vasseur.
Oh, look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
Ahern. He's guarded by Roquefort. MP, it's good.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Miller outside. Pass to LeDuc.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
High post MP.
From the stripe. Count that one.
Really uses his height there.
Yeah, and he had the nice soft touch on it, too.
Got to respect the big man.
Now Miller. Outside LeDuc.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Now here's Miller.
The three.
Again, LeDuc missing. Ahern outside. Portier. Back to Ahern. Pass to Elich. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Strasburg. The kick out to LeDuc. Back to Vasseur.
Here's Miller. Beyond the arc.
Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. MP outside. Portier outside. MP inside. Vasseur's there.
4 on the clock.
Back to MP. A rebound by Vasseur.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he's used his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
And basket is good. He got it to go through the contact. So a free throw coming up and an opportunity for a three-point play.
Strasburg trailing. Here's Lambert. And Lambert with the slam.
Didn't do anything fancy there, didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Solid player.
Yeah, but Blake, there was some style there. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Now here's LeDuc.
And it's good from the elbow.
Just rising and firing in the mid-range. LeDuc making it look easy.
Here's MP. It's good for his 4th bucket of the game. He's shooting 4 for 8.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys.
Outside LeDuc.
Lets the three fly. Drills it from outside.
He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this matchup here in Strasbourg. Some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
Outside Vasseur. LeDuc.
And it's off from three-point range.
Ahern on the wing. He's covered by LeDuc. And MP gets it to go.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside, get the high percentage shot.
Pass to LeDuc.
Banked in off the glass.
Strasburg leans on LeDuc for his passing, but don't overlook his ability to score from just about anywhere.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
Roquefort left side. And that one comes off the assist by Leduc.
Putting that size to work in the painted area. Roquefort just going for it.
Down low.
Here's MP.
That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Strasburg with the lead. Pass to Viseur. Now here's Leduc.
Shot clock at 6. The 3 is up. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French League, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
And MP slams it in.
Big show of athleticism by MP, going up strong for the dunk.
Strasburg on offense.
Leading by 5.
Outside Lemieux.
Let's go with a 3.
Leduc misses.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Pass to Dumont. Back to MP. Oh, and a slam by MP.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Outside Leduc.
Plenty of space. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Strasburg Basket Pro ahead.
Up 3. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
And Roquefort throwing it down.
Roquefort's most effective when he's using his size to do a lot of damage close into the bucket.
To the middle.
MP inside. Viseur defending. Now here's Dumont.
Tight defense on him.
And MP gets it to go.
Showing scouts he can convert those tough shots into baskets. MP, so confident.
Outside Leduc for 3. And that one comes off the assist by Miller.
There is no excuse for letting a shooter like him open beyond the arc. None. Well, with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
Paris trailing. MP on the wing. Viseur defending. Outside Dumont. MP.
Shot from 12.
Lemieux grabs the miss. Pass to Leduc. Nice D from Portier. Here's MP.
20 points for him. To the inside.
And that one's good, Portier.
Well, a bigger lead guard, Portier can have success down low for this Paris ball club.
Outside Viseur. Leduc. Over Portier. Again, Leduc missing. way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game ready just yet.
And that one's good, Portier.
Yeah, Portier liked the angle he had and just went up with absolute confidence.
And here's Paris. Ahern outside. Pass to MP. Beaumont. Portier outside. And no good. You know, Leduc and MP have each helped their teams so far, both so crucial to the outcome of this game.
Well, they got their fingerprints all over this one. Some great plays from both MP and Leduc so far.
Leduc for three. And it's MP with the rebound.
He's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
He really has tightened up. No flow to his game at the moment.
And here's Miller.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Here's Roquefort.
That one is good again. He is 6 for 8 from the floor with that make.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
MP.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And MP is just taking charge right now. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to score.
Outside Leduc.
From outside the arc. That one, no good.
He's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
The way he's shooting the ball right now, yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind.
Strasburg trailing. Outside Leduc. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
You don't want to get in the habit.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. .60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Clock.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Here's Matt. Zadirko outside. Pass to Blanchet.
They get the rebound.
Here's MP,
and he converts the layup.
There's the tenacity of MP. Right away, he's ready to turn that miss into points.
Leduc for three. And Elich pulls it down.
This has been a rough second half for him shooting the ball. He should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Pass to Mad. MP outside.
Out to the left wing.
Here's Blanchet.
No good. That would have tied it.
Left side Leduc. Harris grabs the miss.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Pass to Mad. Blanchet. Screened by Elich. Here's MP
To tie it up.
and Elich hits from deep.
It's all knotted up.
Well, Elich has been in these kind of situations before. He knows how to get it done when his team needs him the most.
And Strasburg Basket Pro calling timeout. And Paris making a change here. Now here's Leduc.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
Roquefort outside. Monsieur.
Just 5 to shoot.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Portier with it.
Inside.
And MP gets it to go.
What an effort from MP on the offensive end. He knows they need a bucket, and he gives them one.
Up top, Leduc. Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. It's Paris leading. Pass to Ahern. Outside Dumont. Over Miller.
Hits the front of the rim and out.
And here's Roquefort. He's covered by Ahern. Shot's good by Roquefort.
Well, you got to commend how composed Roquefort was right there, proving that Strasburg can count on him in these big moments.
Pass to Ahern. And here's Dumont. Now here's Portier. Over Monsieur.
It's good!
And you see Portier's willingness to put the team on his back to be the guy for them down the stretch.
Strasburg calls timeout. Outside Leduc. Nice D from Portier. Now Paris FC basket with it. Now MP.
To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Deflects the pass.
And that's out of bounds. Paris will retain possession.
So close to picking that pass up.
Still a nice play, though, to make sure the pass didn't reach the target.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
To the middle. Count it!
Big finish. Emphatic.
And he hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Why not when you get up like that?
I suppose there's nothing wrong with a little showboating here and there, right, guys?
And Strasburg Basket Pro calling timeout.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win, but if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Portier for 3.
Oh, it's no good, and we're headed to overtime. Time expires, and we're going to overtime, baby! And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Live here in Strasburg, we've got overtime, folks. Here's Elich. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple indeed, and those could be an important 2 points, guys, in a close game like we have here.
To the inside.
Leduc with the steal. Monsieur inside. Guarded by Dumont. Roquefort shot is off. And here's Paris.
To the paint. Here's MP. He gets it in there.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Roquefort. The shot from the low post is good.
And I'm thinking Roquefort will continue to punish the defense. They need to get in his way a little more if they want to slow him down.
Pass to Elich. Outside Dumont. Down low. Here's MP. Makes it off the glass.
He's just feeling it. He's terrific at shooting it from the field.
Here's Leduc. About 90 seconds off the clock in extra time now. And here's MP. Kick out to Dumont. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
Strasburg with the ball. 2-point game. Here's Leduc. And it's MP with the rebound. Around 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Aaron on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Over Roquefort. Money!
Can Ahern hit in the big moment? Yes, sir! A monster bucket for Paris.
Here's Ledoux. Nice D from Portier. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And they go to the intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. Here's Portier. And an intentional foul right there. And he commits the intentional foul. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds, Strasburg will take it. Strasburg calls timeout. Roquefort, covered by MP. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Leduc for 3. Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and, just hope for some misses.
Yep, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
Drops the first one, and that puts them up 5.
Think about the journey for MP to get here. In high school, wasn't really scouted, moved around the States. Now, he's playing serious basketball in Europe.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury him for sure.
Offensive rebound. The tray. That's going to put a ribbon on this one. Paris FC comes into town and secures the win.
Well, when you got a young team like Paris is, it's never easy to get a win on the road. They showed a lot of grit and fight, the way they battled it out.
And for MP, nice for this team to get a win over Leduc with so many fans in attendance.
And this win doesn't necessarily mean that MP is going to jump Leduc on prospect boards or anything. But he certainly showed that he has a lot to offer, and he continues to develop his game.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga thanking you for tuning in.